about to look at the final event here, which is another Class 3 over the minimum trip, though 1,000 metres the dash here. Harmony and Bless, David Hayes, Blake Sheehan will jump from barrier 3. Beaten favourite behind Equilata Blitz last time out. Party Warrior finished 4th in that race. Harmony and Bless was 6th, incidentally, there. Special M's a 2-time course and distance winner. He comes back in trip. Joyful Win missed his last intended start. We haven't seen him since April. Equilata Blitz was that last start winner. Jumped from barrier 2 that night. Gets barrier 10 this time round. Gorgeous Vitality up in class for his last 2 wins. Wine and Wine should roll from barrier number 4. Modest Gentleman makes his Hong Kong debut. Special Power was his name when he raced in Ireland for Andrew Slattery. Super Axum up in class. He's won his last 2 down the straight at Shartin. And then Proud Dragon for Casper fans. Lexi Vidal will jump from barrier number 11. OK, speed map first, and there should be lots of speed here, Mark. Good to fast, we're saying, in the early stages.
Probably more towards the fast angle, I'd imagine, Andrew, because Super Axiom goes forward. Wine and Wine has gate speed. Harmony and Blessed goes forward. When he jumps well, Equilata Blitz can get out of the gate. Joyful Wind's been known to punch up handy as well. And Gorgeous Vitality, he is another horse with speed, but with the others in the race, they'll probably let him go, Paul. But there's more speed here than Keanu Reeves movie.
There definitely is, part 1 and 2 there. But look, Smoky Bear, he's been gelded recently, so he's likely to go back. And Proud Dragon, I think, will go back as well. Resolute's gone forward in the past, but in this race, I'm pretty sure he'll go back.
OK, so might be opportunity then for the closers if they collapse late on, but Super Axum maybe out in front. We'll have a look at one of his last wins in a moment or so. We'll start off, though, with Gorgeous Vitality. It was a big winner last time out at Happy Valley. On board that night, and tomorrow night as well, is Zach Burton.
Zach, Gorgeous Vitality has looked mightily impressive in his last couple. The assessor hasn't missed him. He's put him up, and he's up in grade on Tuesday.
Yeah, he's done a few things for me. He's won a couple of races nicely, and he got my nose re-straightened, so... you know, he probably owes me another win, and hopefully he can do it again. Yeah,
actually passed me by. I forgot all about that incident, of course. Just on that win last time, was he very impressive? I mean, he won with quite a bit in hand. Do you feel there's still more to come?
It was a little bit of a softish track last time, and I think he did appreciate that. But he's a horse that is starting to put it together now, and he'd been a little bit grubby out of the gates early on in his career, and his last couple of starts he's flown and put himself in the right spot. So he's learning, he's getting it right. He's obviously full of confidence now. I rate him in a piece of work. He's going through his paces nicely, and you know, he's going to need to be, because he's come up against a lot stronger field this time, and there's a lot more speed in it. So it's a tough ask for him, and the draw's a little bit tricky, so he's going to need things to go his way, but he's certainly racing well.
Just from a mapping angle, obviously you say, you know, you gave him a bit of a dig forward last time he went forward. You've got a horse like Wine and Wine in this race, so it's not going to be easy to lead. Are you happy to take a lead on him, perhaps?
Well, he's shown his versatility, I think, in his last couple of starts. He was obviously in front, led last time. Start before that, sat behind the pace. So I don't think I need to go out there with a set game plan. It's obviously at the Valley over 1,000. You just want to get them out as good as you can, and then read the race as it unfolds. And Frankie quite often has his own game plan as well. So until I speak to him, I'm not sure what he's going to want me to do, but I think it will all revolve around how he begins and the other horses.
Talking of Frankie, just finally, 27.5%. I worked out the strike rate for you and he, so it might be nice if you can both win championships, but good to be riding his horses that are in form.
Yeah, it is. I might have to mention that to him to try and get a few more rides.
I think you should.
Thank you.
Gorgeous Vitality, very impressive last time, but yeah, Zach had to pay the price of a smack in the nose as well before the race got underway. Stats read well, though, Mark.
They do indeed, but this is a lot harder this week, and he goes up in grade, which means he carries less weight. He's only 133 down to 126, Paul, and he was so good. He beat Yellowfin, which is a horse that's only had limited starts still in Hong Kong, and he beat Viva Mama 2 runs ago. As good as he's been, he's going to have to step up again.
Yeah, definitely. He's been a bit unlucky in some of his earlier runs as well, wasn't he? And then he sort of put those two together at big margins, but he's not going to get his own way in front.
We got a 12-point hike for that win as well. All right, let's have a look at his rivals here, and we'll start off with the last start win of Equaleta Blitz. Here he is, right in the middle of the picture. The other horses to concentrate on. We got Party Warrior, slightly obscured here, finishes in 4th place. Special M, he runs so he's 4th as well. They dead heat, do they? Harmony and Blessed also here, right in the front order, and Resolute's out wide. Probably capable of better, Mark, I think.
I think so, but again, he meets a maybe even stronger field than this one. Equaleta Blitz was able to deliver, Paul. Now, this was just his 2nd win. Special M's drawn nicely. Barrier number 2. Now, he didn't run 1,200 metres last time. He comes back to 1,000 metres, and with the speed on, found a spot for him in the top 4.
I have as well, and also Party Warrior, because I like the way he hit the line. I think he'll get the race run to suit. Equaleta Blitz has drawn 10. I think that's going to hurt him.
OK, this is Wine and Wine. Now, he's drawn perfectly, Paul. Barrier number 1 if he hits the gates and gets rolling. The other horse to take note of once more is Special M.
Yeah, exactly. Look, the thing with Wine and Wine is he's got that inside draw. We know he's got the speed, but Super Axiom's probably the fastest horse in Hong Kong over the first couple of 100 metres. So, but he can be versatile, Special M. He might, Wine and Wine. He can take a trail, but look, I've definitely included him because he's going really well at the moment.
He deserved to win this. Victor's ridden the best race he's ridden all season on this horse and got beaten simply by a better horse on the night. But even back to 1,000, I found a spot for him like Paul.
This is Super Axiom, Mark. You can't knock him on his last 2 wins, but he's won 3 times. He's never placed, so you either wins or he doesn't, basically.
You said that off air, actually.
Yeah.
He either goes in the selections or he doesn't. On that, he didn't make it in simply because, Paul, you've got it in your mindset. He's going to get to the 50 metres at some stage again and turn it up. He hasn't done it in the last 2. He's also done nothing at Happy Valley previously.
No, that was the thing. Happy Valley, both his wins have been down the straight 1,000. Look, he's obviously got they've put a bit more stamina into him because he is winning over that 1,000 metres straight. Yeah. It's just round a bend.
Yeah, if you've backed him his last 2, keep going.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's all or nothing with him. Now, we're at the trials. This is Joyful Win, Paul. He's out wide. The other horse we need to take note of is Modest Gentleman, who makes his Hong Kong debut. He runs 2nd here in the trial.
Yeah, I know Mark likes Joyful Win, and he's another horse that's got a bit of speed. The trial was pretty good. Modest Gentleman now, he's only 1,003 pounds. He's had the 3 trials to get him ready. Tongue tie will go on as well. He's by Slade Power, but he's drawn wide on debut. I think that's going to be tricky in this field.
That put me off Modest Gentleman as well. That's folds in between runners, which won on debut at Shah Tin, but always liked Joyful Win as a horse. He's having his 7th start up in Class 3. Has had a couple of goes over 1,200. Coming back to the 1,000, if he can just tuck it in behind, he's quite an honest horse, and Ricky U Stable is flying.
This is the last one we'll look at, Mark. This is Proud Dragon at the trials. Good horse on the inside of him. That's stronger.
It is, and he did fail last time, Proud Dragon. That was on a yielding track. He ran 5th behind Seizing the Moment 2 starts ago. Beaten 2 3/4 in this trial, Paul. He wasn't asked for too much. He won his best race over 1,000 in a pretty fresh condition. That was 4 starts ago. Wide draw, a lot of speed inside him. I'm happy to watch him this week.
Another one drawn 11. He'll get back. He'll be running on, but he's got this rating of 61. I just wonder if he's going to be better just down the green.
OK, all right, that's Proud Dragon, and those are the clues, Paul. Gorgeous Vitality, favourite again. It's a little bit tougher for him this time.
A lot tougher, I think, but look, the horse is going the right way, Gorgeous Vitality, and I think he'll get the race run to suit with all his pace, and so, look, I'm going to stick with him. He's on top. Wine and Wine, I think, from that inside draw. If he does take a trail and doesn't get into a speed battle, I think he can finish off strongly. Special M's going to get a nice run, and Party Warrior did hit the line very well at his last start, so 6, 8, 3 and 2.
Joyful Win is a 4-time course and distance winner. No other horse in the race has won even close to 4 times over the 1,000 metres. Had that little setback being lame in the right front and was scratched on the 15th of May. Trial looked good, stable's going well, Derek Long rides. 6 Gorgeous Vitality, absolutely flying. Special M loves the 1,000 and Wine has the right draw. 4, 6, 3 and 8.
I think Gorgeous Vitality might be good enough, again, even with this rate rise and the class rise as well. So he goes on top for me, Zach Purton and Frankie Law.